All right, welcome back, Kickin with Kelo Q.
Yes, sir.
You know how it is. Today we have a special guest, Toronto rapper, MC, doing this thing. HollywoodSos.
HollywoodSos. Thanks for having me, yo. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
Yep. So you guys know how we do. Normally, we just talk about the music, talk about the sports. We're gonna keep giving you guys that, of course. But as a guest is here, we're gonna pick his brain about a couple of things, especially with the Toronto music scene and what he's trying to do. So going out there like that, and yeah, thank you for reaching.
For sure. Thank you for having me, sharing the platform and whatnot. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
It's not very often you come across like general Toronto people, general Toronto niggas. Not even say like across the music shit, this real Toronto niggas that are trying to put on shit for our city. You know what I'm saying? So when we see that shit, we gotta support that. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man. I really appreciate y'all.
Gotta support that.
100%.
So first thing, gotta ask the generic rap question. The generic. What inspired you to be a rapper?
Biggie.
Biggie?
Okay.
Biggie, who's my favorite rapper. Just for nostalgic purposes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously like skill set and stuff, but I heard him for the first time on Victory in the No Way Out.
Yes.
Puff Daddy, Family. Yeah. So when I heard him on that, and just the way, that his voice just came across, it was something like magical, and I was just like, the exact, very great example. But yeah, man, from there it's just, you know what I mean, just fell in love with I always loved music because of my father and whatnot, like, you know what I mean. So, but the rap thing, like, in the hip hop thing, like, you know what I mean. Listening to that time, I was like, okay, this is where I'm gonna be in my life. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Well, then going on that, as I introduced and said, you're from Toronto, so you know how we do it. So how do you feel about the state of Toronto music scene or in hip hop?
Yo, it's actually crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. And I appreciate y'all and other outlets like yourselves. And this is just a little, you know what I'm saying, a little jewel to the artist out there. Yo, hit these guys up. Hit all of these guys up. If you come across a podcast, if you come across an outlet that, like, you know what I'm saying, you think it's popping, or you're like, yo, it'd be dope if I could do that. Like, it's really easy. These niggas got Instagrams and DMs and whatnot. Like, you take what I'm saying, and if you're really on it, you'll go to the website, and you know what I'm saying. There's always a way to get connected in contact with people, especially in the information age that we're living in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's conscious capitalism if you look at it from a business sense, in that it creates content for you, but it also puts on artists. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's
win-win
fair
situation
trade.
for
Like,
everybody.
exactly. Like, you dig what I'm saying? But I forgot what I was saying. I
got into gas
in it. I forgot.
The state of the Toronto hip hop scene.
Yeah, okay, bam. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And I say that in that if you just kind of funnel that, or if you were allowed to see all the people, like, if all these people were like actively coming up to, like, podcasts like yourself and other people, like, we would see actually how much. I was actually with my man Cuddy from Hip Hop Canada a couple nights ago. We was doing some things, and he was letting me hear just, like, artists that, like, you know what I mean, from Toronto specifically. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yo, like, I know what they want to make you feel. Like, the wave is the Migos, how the Migos sound, or how Uzi sounds, or something like that. You know, that dun 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 dun, whatever have you. But, like, the diversity that's in this city alone, and it's hot. Like, it's all hot. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't show me nothing that was just like. And we got a lot. We got the and you know what it is with that too. Just to expound on that, is the fact that a lot of the time the guys that don't have talent have great work ethic.
Those are rappers that
like
are busting.
stupid work ethic. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
But they're just okay. Like, but they understand that I'm just okay too. Like, they know that. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So they're like, yo, how am I gonna beat them? I'm gonna be there super on time. I'm gonna be there an hour before.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in every studio session. I'm gonna, like, you dig what I'm saying? So their drive, you know what I mean, is shown. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like that's the reason why you see whack artists, but like oftentimes that's what it is. Like, you dig what I'm saying? But
I feel that.
the dude with the talent and that kind of knows he's nice, it'll appear like he's sleeping on it because he just knows he's nice. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, he knows he's nice, and he's like, yo, you know what? If somebody hears me, like, my life will change. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
I just do my thing until it comes across.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
saying? Which is cool, but I mean, hard work beats everything. Like, you gotta put your work and your hours in as far as the shit is concerned if you really want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Something happen with it. So. But nah, just to wrap it up real quick and come back to what you were saying, there's incredible talent in the city, and really, honestly, I gotta throw it back to you guys. It's really up to y'all who are the new wave of media to help to curate. You know what I'm saying?
That still.
Like the culture and the vibe here. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you guys are the ones who the conduit by which it gets out to the masses. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
So even to tie into what you were just saying with that, because I've always been saying that the one ups and downs, I guess, about T.Rap is the fact that there's so much mans that are actually, like, I feel like to be a successful Toronto rapper, most of the successful Toronto rappers, they're actually somewhat in the streets, like, really doing something in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all know from a knowledge standpoint, like, it's hard to do both of those things and be successful, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see the pros and cons, we see everybody try and fail, and you know what I'm saying? So,
whoa, hold on, click disclaimer, I'm doing nothing in the streets.
No. I ain't trying to put you on like that.
Definitely not.
Don't do me that.
I ain't trying to put you on like that at all. I ain't trying to put you on like that at all. I'm saying,
I'm playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Ahead, bro.
Most of these niggas that are out there right now, this is what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They're mixing it.
And allow me to just, you know, to say in conjunction to that, is that hip hop at its rawest form and its roots is a reflection of the streets.
Facts.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Hip hop was created in New York, and I shout outs to New York, but I just can't stand saying that. But you give so much to somebody else, like, you dig, but you don't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I never pump fake, so you know what I'm saying? 100% real. It started in New York, in the Bronx. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And it was a social outcry of blacks and Latinos. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you have guys, like, you know what I'm saying, because that's where they come from, and then they realize that, you know what I mean, like, I'm able to put it in a 4-bar stance and make it rhyme, like, you know what I mean, and show people my life, like, that's the essence of this shit.
100%.
So I, like, you know what I'm saying, I champion it, and, you know, what that actually does, though, and I'm not going to sit here and promote anybody being in the streets, because the streets is like football. You're going to have certain guys that show up to every single game early. They never have an injury their whole fucking career, and it ends, and that's it. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Maybe to get a ring. But a good 70 to 80% of the guys is going to get hurt.
You take an injury at some point in your career.
Out. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's the game.
Analogy.
That's the game.
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know that there's a great chance that I'm going to go to jail. Like, you dig what I'm saying? By doing what I'm doing, because I'm going hard. You know what I'm saying? I remember I played 1 year of football, actually in St. Thomas Aquinas in Brampton. I played 1 year of football, and I was trash. Like, you dig what I'm saying? No, I wasn't trash. I just didn't know what was going on. But I just did what they told me to run this way and then curve. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
When you're athletic, you can just
you know, so I was just like, all right, fuck it. Like, you know? But I remember my coach told me, yo, you're going to get hurt if you don't go all out. And football players will tell you that if you don't go all out, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Someone else is going all out.
It's the same shit.
Facts.
You got to go all, like, you can't sit there and be like, yo, should I do this? Nah, you got to make that move, because the should I do this all that time, that's when you get locked.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So,
I feel that. We got to keep that, you know?
100%.
The two worlds can't cross, little niggas. If you ain't here, take a lesson here from some of the OGs. Like, 100%. That shit ain't work. Yeah. If you don't see, like, even right now, like, that's one. Sorry to cut you off for a second, but that was one thing I wanted to say. Like, I don't know if you want to talk too much on this, but what do you think about all these, how Toronto niggas are trying to make their pop now with all this Instagram beef and this Instagram stuff? Like, what do you think about that lifestyle? What do you think about that?
Here's the thing. The extent of my criminal career was in Montreal. And because of my criminal career being in Montreal, I don't speak on other hoods. Like, I just will not, because I don't know the politics as to why a nigga, or why he's so mad that he feel like, yo, suck my, you know, I don't know what brought you there. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So I can't say nothing. I mean, but the G in me tells me that, you know what I'm saying, the cops got your Instagram too if you really out here buzzing. Like, you dig what I'm saying? They watching, everybody watching. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Because they is out here with $1 billion increase and they are trying to put you in jail. You should know that.
100%.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? You should know that.
You
like,
know
you feel me? So, you know, I mean, but at the same point in time, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, for my reasonings, like, I lightly touch on it. Like, you know what I mean? I lightly touch on it. But like, back in the day, you know, like, they just tell you, you know, if you're going to do something, do it by yourself and don't tell anybody. Because as soon as you tell somebody, they're going to tell somebody else and da-da-da-da-da, and that's how
That's
that
the
is,
first
bro.
lesson I learned from my uncle when I first stepped off the court. My uncle told me straight, he's like, yo, you have a best friend, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you tell your best friend everything, right? Yeah. He's like, you trust him to not tell people. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, guess what? Your best friend, does he have another best friend? I'm like, 100%. Probably. He's like,
your best friend, does he have a girlfriend?
Exactly. And that's the
niggas
word.
go to sleep and start saying, baby, baby, baby. And she's like, but how do you feel about that? You gonna tell her?
100%. Or them niggas that get caught, them niggas on their third strike with their girl already and they're texting. Or they just text the nigga who you texting. Oh, I'm just talking to him about.
Because they can't get caught up again.
They don't even be thinking, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I remember back in the day. I probably shouldn't even tell the story. Fuck it. back in the day, right? I remember I got it's just like this shorty that I was messing with, right? But she had a man at the time too. Like after I was messing with her, right? But like me and her still cool. Like you gotta love me. Like you dig what I'm saying? But it's like, but I remember at one point, like something had gone down with one of my people. And like middle of the night, he got his things together and he rolled out of the house and she called me. And she was just like, yo, I don't know, he was mentioning y'all name, but he was left mad and he took his thing and just be careful. And then clicked the phone. And I was just like, well, damn. You dig what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I'm telling you. So it's just like, but I mean, I think when you're in that life and the people in that life, like everybody plays by a different code. That you dig what I'm saying? Like it's a different, it's for self first and foremost. Like you dig what I'm saying? And then the people that's around you, hopefully, but it's mostly for self. Like you dig what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Yeah, you know, little funny anecdote or whatever.
Well, you know, we'll get off of that.
Yo, they told me I could smoke. I didn't just.
Oh, look what I'm doing. Let me all good.
I didn't know.
It's a ball up thing. It's a ball up thing. Know what it is. But all right. Let's get back into your music. So, you have wrist wear out right now. So, what's the plan for the 2020? Like, you plan on dropping a project? You're trying to do more collaborations?
I plan on taking no shorts. Pay me in full.
Okay.
That money talks.
Straight up, bro. Like, honestly, if I could just take the time to take the spotlight off myself and just gas my team, I have the best team for an up-and-coming artist. Like we bang with established teams. That's how I feel about my team. Just because we're just so well put together. Like you dig what I'm saying? So me, I know you could hear it and kind of see it from me. I have a bit of a braggadocious side, like a little ostentatious at times. Yeah. But I know that only goes so far in a business. Yeah. And this music industry is an industry, you know what I'm saying, in which business is conducted. For sure. Like you dig what I'm saying? So I have a lot of people who are both rooting for me and spend long hours making sure that everything looks perfect. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I'm not taking no shorts. I can't afford to.
I feel you. That's a blessing. That's a blessing in itself because a lot of time, a lot of mans can't say that, or a lot of mans in a sense fake that. To say, yo, I actually got a team behind me. And nobody's there supporting. Nobody's there. I'm not even saying no earth shit. I'm just saying on some respect, love. Like when somebody really got your back, is like, you can't replace that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, somebody really wants the greatest for you.
And it's another jewel for the artist. I'm gonna be dropping a couple jewels today. Okay, call me the jeweler.
We charging y'all niggas too, eh?
You know what I'm saying? Send the e-transfer. So yo, listen. your best your friend who comes up to you and says, yo, he should be your manager or your da-da-da-da-da is not always the best situation. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Right. And I'm just saying that from a standpoint of, like, you got a lot of cats, like, when I came up, like, you know what I mean? Like, first starting dude, like, my dude was my manager, then I had another dude who was gonna be my tour manager, and I set it all up, and everybody else had positions. You dig what I'm saying? Like, this is like when I first started out, right? Yeah. And it was all my homies, all my little homies, right? And then by the next week, nobody was doing anything. Yeah. And it's because it's not what these guys was doing. You dig what I'm saying? These guys was out. We was all young trying to figure out our lives. Like, we went back to playing ball. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Or whatever the heck it was. So it's just like, if you really want to, you know, take this seriously and you really find you really have a talent, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and look for people who, you know what I'm saying? They want to play the part that you need. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing. Exactly.
That's what they want to do.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? So
you can't force a passion on one of your friends just because you want to keep them in.
Nah. Because then you're gonna be given anything used outside of its purpose is abuse.
That's a gem right there for real.
Straight up. Fuck. So it's just like, don't abuse your friends. Like, if that's not if their purpose is just to sit there and root for you, because sometimes that's what you need.
That's what you need though.
You need somebody to be like, nah, fuck that. You the greatest. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, nah, you crazy. You look how far we came. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's why they always show monologues in movies and these little speeches. And that's why coaches give speeches to football players. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Because mentally you need that affirmation or reaffirmation that, you know what I'm saying, you're on the right path. Just
for somebody else. Exactly. No matter how much you believe in yourself, that gives you that little extra, like, little, you know, get you over the hump for sure.
100%.
I feel that. A lot of men get caught up in that circle, yo.
That's real.
Thinking their friends is, you know what I'm saying. I can't even lie, like, even not even from a music standpoint, like, me and a couple of my homies, you open a business, you know what I mean, like a gaming business and stuff like that, and similar situation happened to us, where pretty much like certain people were with us and not with us, and then realize like, yo, hey, this is not built for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is not maybe like my complete passion. So for me to help your situation better, I'm gonna take this role. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't lie. Like, when you're involved with somebody in a situation like that, you take it personal at first. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, what the fuck? How you leaving? 100%. But then when you realize after, like, hey, you're more beneficial in this avenue, you kind of understand. You come to a realization, like a maturity thing. You can't even blame him afterwards.
Exactly. You're just like,
thank you, almost, right?
Exactly.
Because, like, especially if it's your dog, and we get to the point where, yo, hey, like 100K is on the line right now, and you fuck that up. Yo, friendship, like 100K in friendship is like, man, you might throw some shit on the line.
That'll show you how close you are to a nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas might throw some shit on the line for that.
With that being said, yo, forgive me. You know what I'm saying?
I always talk about you, dog. I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying in the grand scheme of things, like,
no, I feel
you know what I mean? Like, yo, sometimes it takes those life lessons to really understand, to move forward in life, you know?
100%.
If you didn't realize it and feel it the first time, then you're not going to realize it until it's too late.
Great point, and I'm not taking away from that point in any way, shape, or form, but I just looked out the window and I realized where I was. I was just like, okay, because I've been to this, there's a studio around here.
Okay.
And there's an amazing mural across the street, and I looked out the window and just seen the mural for 2 seconds. Like, that mural is crazy.
Yeah. When we first came,
yeah, exactly. So, my bad.
No. Nah, that's all good, cuz. That's all good, trust me.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're still mixing the in between yourself, but the people know how we do. So we gotta mix in the stuff going around right now, in music and in basketball and sports. So first things first.
Part of me, like I was telling y'all off camera, I always say I'm not gonna be a sports guy till I'm courtside. I do not have enough time in the day to sit there. But yo, shout outs to my engineer Gregory Grimes. Does not matter what's going on, what session is happening in the studio. The Raptors is on. He's turning it on. It's silently playing in the corner, and like you might just hear, "Come on, man!" Like you did, but then it goes back to business. But like, he's die hard. My father, my manager, die hard Raptors fan. So, and I go against the Raptors sometimes just to bug them,
But you're riding during the playoff run.
100%. I jumped on the bandwagon.
Okay.
Of course. I got a cheap ticket and I jumped on. You didn't go to that. saying?
I feel you.
And then as soon as Kawhi left, I jumped right back off. I was just like, yo, listen, that's why y'all garbage right now. Like,
we're all right now. You listen.
No. I
I
must say, I don't know what's in the water in the D-League Gatorade, but I don't know what's in that Gatorade, but like, yo.
Them niggas going crazy.
Them, they just, like, I'm telling you, like, they just be pulling cats out of there, like, left, right, and center, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, there's a couple of teams that I even say like San Antonio. They have another. I don't know what the fuck them guys be drinking or smoking before they find these players, but yo, they find everybody still because like same thing. How much young boys did we pop up with in Toronto that nobody knew? Yeah. Like they didn't even get drafted, and this guy's now cooking. Who's the new nigga this year? Chris Davis or Terrence Davis?
Terrence Davis the third.
Who the fuck? Where this nigga come from?
I wish I was in the third.
Where this nigga come from, bro?
Yeah, yo, Raptors always picking up. See, okay, we're gonna go music first, but since we're here, we might as well stick.
Yeah, we're on the sports. Fuck that shit.
So that was it. I just wanted to big up the Raptors real quick because we balling this year.
Yeah.
Without Kawhi, we're still hooping.
You know what I say? We need a star player though. I understand this whole load management. I don't even understand load management.
Load management
but I understand,
It's fugazi.
I hate that shit.
I don't even know it enough to be like it is or if it isn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that's what the GM or whatever his name said at the end. He was like, load management. You know, he kept throwing it on load management like that was his man's. Like, you know, like load management. That's my guy. Like, you know, so whatever they doing over there, they doing something. But I just feel like, yo, like when it's like 10 seconds on the board.
Yeah, we don't have a closer.
We need a closer. Shout outs to Van Fleet, shout out to Lowry, but it just doesn't feel like Siakam.
Siakam's not a closer.
I'm mad at Siakam right now. I'm gonna just put it out there. I'm mad at Siakam right now.
What he did?
I could be mad because of broken telephone, but I'm mad at Siakam right now. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. From my understanding, right? It was a conversation when Kawhi was still. I'm mad about Kawhi. I'm really just mad about Kawhi.
Okay.
Trust me,
Niggas
I got
was about
people
to be
really
wearing New Balance in the hood.
For real, bro. Full seasonal.
Because of Kawhi. That's how mad. Pardon me.
Oh my god.
New Balance.
Yeah.
Now listen. From my understanding, I heard that Kawhi wanted to bring Paul up here, Paul George.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Because that's his man's and whatever. You know? So, bam, they was just like, we can't keep. It's either Paul George or Siakam.
I'm taking Siakam any day. And I stand by it. You guys going for Paul George? Playoff P? That disappears every playoffs? Come on now.
I will.
I watch Siakam
We
ball
don't.
in the play. Hold on.
He can disappear when we have Kawhi Leonard. Bye. The fuck?
When we had Siakam, we won the championship, did we not? And did Siakam not score 30 points in the finals? Did he not? Did he not ball when we needed it? Did he not?
Who's the finals?
I've watched Paul George disappear in every playoff series. Show me it first.
All right, okay.
I'm taking Siakam.
But who's the finals
More
MVP?
upside.
Who's the finals MVP?
It's Kawhi.
He's not here no more. We're not going to the finals. Done the talk. There's no talk. There's no finals talk.
Listen.
This is being
Kawhi wanted
recorded
everything. He wanted
on a
shares
Sunday,
in the Raptors.
so I'm going to say amen. Okay? I'm telling you this right now. We had no business getting rid of Kawhi like that. Give him anything he wants. Give him
Give him the private jet. Everything.
Come on. When's the last time you heard the Clippers was popping?
Clippers are popping, but
No. When's the last time you heard the Clippers was popping? Before this year.
when Blake Griffin was dunking on everybody's head top.
No. It was cool to watch, but were they really winning games when him and Chris Paul was over there? Were they really winning?
They weren't
games?
winning in the playoffs. I haven't seen the Clippers win in the playoffs
I'm
yet.
glad I know these little facts. I'm happy. Like I feel like I belong here. Like what's popping? You know what I'm saying? But nah, seriously, like that's just how I felt about that. But nah, shout outs to the Raptors, shout outs to all of them. I think Danny Green played himself. Nobody wanted to know where he was going.
Well, it's not even just that. Danny Green.
The
Lakers
He
compared
had
him
this
to
whole
15
big,
million.
like-
I thought LeBron this shit is like my nigga. You know
Yeah.
you just Danny Green though.
And
But
then,
like,
lastly, my last grievance was the shortest lived championship celebration that any city has ever had. We should have rode that out all the way to the start of the next season. But as soon as we heard Kawhi was leaving, niggas was just like, yo.
it's over.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Niggas didn't even get to enjoy the championship.
I feel you though.
I
Like
know.
niggas had 2 days
Charismatic
of
came and
enjoyment.
Imagine like,
That was it.
didn't care, bro.
Man's wearing wearing there. They're like,
Yeah.
do I wear this hat today or not? Fuck it today. Yeah, you know, fuck it. Like I'm gonna keep.
I know that's what my uncle said when Kawhi left. He's like, yo, I don't even want my Raptors championship
Yeah,
hat.
like,
What's
yo,
the point?
Yo,
I'm
one
like,
of my niggas told me, he's like, yo, fam, as soon the day Kawhi left, I went online and ordered the next hat because I've been wearing one. He's like, now I know I gotta keep one fresh. I said it died. He's like, bro, like what the fuck? It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fuck. No.
I'll trade it for the chance of what I got to see, which was the championship. I'll give a fuck.
It was
You know what I'm
feeling.
saying?
It was
Kawhi
a
should have
vibe.
stayed for at least 1 year. He dissed.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
what it is. When
He
it's
did.
out, when it's all
He
said and
did.
done,
Yeah,
he
he dissed. Okay,
He
okay,
dissed.
okay. As long as we can establish that
Yeah.
he dissed, but we had something to do with it,
Yeah.
because Spicy Pete Championship, you got to.
I know, yo.
The balances and scales of life.
We
You
gotta
have to
change
think
our
about these
nickname
things,
too,
like,
though.
Spicy Pete.
Spicy Pete? Nah.
Because he's really not.
Nah, it's also, it's because in
He's
Philly.
more like an oxtail than a spicy Pete.
You know what I'm saying? He don't got
Real talk.
he don't got a jerk season in there. He
Yeah.
don't got a little
You-
extra.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. If you call them jerk sauce or something, Paul,
Nah,
I don't know.
nah,
Pause.
We
Pause.
can't call him that one.
Yeah.
You might have to call him.
Yeah. Dial that back. Might pause, super pause on that. Super
Let's go
pause.
back to P skills. That
Pause,
was
yeah,
better.
Something. Oh,
skills or
Oh
something.
no, we can't talk NBA without also saying R.I.P. David Stern. He was the commissioner of NBA for the longest time.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yo,
Oh, for real? Yeah, he died this week. And if it wasn't for him, there would be no Toronto Raptors. The game wouldn't be global like it is. So,
That's
you know,
crazy.
shout
I
out
think
David
it was
Stern.
maybe about like 3 weeks ago. He had like
A brain.
like some emergency
yeah.
brain aneurysm. He had to rush him to the hospital, and then I don't think he just didn't recover properly.
We have to take into account the era that was under David Stern.
For real though.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You guys
Saved the NBA.
Like, yeah, bro.
Because the NBA was getting no ratings back then,
See, I
but he
didn't
had
even know
Bird
all
and
that.
Magic.
See, I didn't even see, but that's at the beginning of his run. I wasn't outside.
I wasn't either.
I
just
wasn't
know 'cause
outside
I
yet.
was watching documentaries.
But I do know, like, Jordan time,
Jordan.
Iverson time,
Yup.
Kobe time,
LeBron.
like Sean Kemp time. Like these were magical eras when it came to the NBA. Like you dig what I'm saying? So
And he allowed guys to do a lot of like groundbreaking shit. Like it was even the other day where I kind of found out that David Stern was a guy that kind of really helped these guys learn how to deal with like shoe companies and all that stuff and give guidelines so that they're not getting robbed as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he was making money for regardless. Like once you sell a shoe and you're from the NBA. You're from the NBA, I'm getting a check off of that, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's showing the NBA players like, yo, listen, put this in your contract, bro. Don't let these guys take X amount of dollars from you when you're supposed to be getting this much and they're not doing nothing.
Yup.
You're creating your shoe.
Get
You
some
get creative
royalties
ownership.
off of
You get so he put a lot of mans on that they give credit to. Like, you know what, we don't really know that because we don't have shoes yet and we're not that level yet. You know. But David Stern was a real nigga, bro. Like he actually held it down. You know.
Exactly. So
Respect
shout
him,
out
alright.
David
yo, the
Stern.
black community gotta chill though. Every time somebody do something good, yo, he a real nigga.
Nah, but he was real.
Black
Though.
community gotta chill.
He was real.
I
Though.
just played. I'm
Nah,
he was.
I'm giving him the real
shout
nigga
out-
title.
Nah, okay. I'm not arguing.
He
with
could have
it.
said nigga at the
get it.
table. I would have been
For
like,
sure,
David,
for sure.
chill, but like,
For sure.
alright.
You got it.
Send
Nah,
10K will let you leave.
Smooth like Pat Riley. Smooth like Pat Riley.
David Stern, a little 10K will let you leave. You say the N word again.
I don't know if you're a Kyrie Irving fan.
I
But
respect
listen,
his game.
I respect it too. That nigga's the most injury prone ass nigga I know. He's always
More than
complaining.
D Rose.
Yeah, now he's
Getting-
out
he's getting
again.
there.
He's about to get shoulder
getting there.
surgery and.
Cause you know this with D
And
Rose.
that's-
I had to think about it. I'm like, that's a good one. But actually, I thought about it.
D Rose is all-time injury-prone player of like.
Don't get me started on D Rose.
But you
He's
know-
on my fantasy
but you
team,
know what it is?
and I call him a football player because he plays once a week.
But you,
I mean that ass.
but you know what it is? The difference with D Rose and Kyrie is that like D Rose will get a serious injury, stay up for a bit, and then come back and then, like you said, football injury. At least he's
Come back on
playing
another
some
team.
games,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Kyrie now, like, he's getting these, like, yo, I'm out for like 6 months injuries, like, consistently. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's at a point where it's like, now even like a man like KD, how does KD feel comfortable about? It's like, yo, I just came here to play with this nigga. This is supposed to be my nigga. It's only me and you. Like, we're the gunner, like 1 and 2, and now you're moving like your ratchet's not even busting.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
yo, my God.
The Nets
What, he's not doing well? I'm
Yo,
not really watching. He's not
Brooklyn's
doing well.
tanking right now. Like, they're not doing too well,
Yeah.
But we never expected Brooklyn to do nothing this season.
exactly.
I
No,
think
no,
them
we
boys
didn't.
needed some time
I
to
thought
grow.
they could still make the playoffs.
We thought
At
that
least.
Kyrie would still at least
First
like
round.
have a Kyrie season. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, the best player in Brooklyn this year has been Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yup.
He's been the best player, and Who was he? He got most improved last year, right?
Who, the ball head youth?
Or was he in the
Pascal did.
Oh yeah, basketball. Nah. He used to have like this weird little fro. I can't remember Spencer Dinwiddie, number 26 or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, he's
He's alright though. Like he can hoop. He came out of nowhere though. He's one of those guys. Like he was kind of under the radar and he popped in. But
did his thing.
you know what I'm saying? I rate him still.
No, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, fuck! I almost forgot too. Kuzma versus LeBron. I don't know if you know what's going on with LeBron James and the Lakers. You said you're not really too much in the sports.
No. Put me on.
Kyle Kuzma, player for the Lakers.
Okay.
His trainer started dissing LeBron, saying that Kawhi's working harder than LeBron, blah blah blah. And coincidentally, Kuzma at the same time tweeted out, "Call a spade a spade." Now, the Lakers are looking to trade Kyle Kuzma.
Of course.
And also, the coach said before, like a week before Kuzma said this, that Kuzma doesn't fit the team. So you got to trade him.
Okay, you know what that makes at first.
As soon as you send the shots at LeBron, you know you're gone.
No. That was going on internally for a long time. That's how you got to look. It just spilled over now.
It got to the thing, for sure.
But they wasn't happy with him a long time. But come on, man. LeBron's the GM. He's the coach. He's the number one player. Like, you don't.
Can't go against
him. He plays like eight positions on that team. Like 4 on the court and like 4 off. So it's just
but they only give LeBron that title when the team's doing good. Every time a team's bad, it's the coach, it's the GM. Nah, it's LeBron too, because he's the coach and the GM.
But you know what though? Especially the black community, we ain't putting no knock on our nigga. You stupid?
I know.
I blame
LeBron's the best.
No hate, but I'm blaming the white man. Fuck you. It's your fault why LeBron's cheating.
Yeah.
LeBron's always happy.
Make that nigga happy.
Look at his
kids.
Winning.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? His kid's always happy. That nigga's always happy. Y'all don't hear shit.
Do you notice that if the team
fault.
is not winning or going to the championship, that if LeBron's in the championship, you kind of just going with LeBron?
Oh, for sure.
100%.
You dig what I'm saying? You just want
gonna...
LeBron to win. Like, you know what I mean? So,
LeBron's the greatest black role model. I'll say that.
He really is. Taco fucking Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesdays. Like, come on.
That nigga make everything cool, bro.
You know
that nigga fall down the stairs and people making the challenges and shit. Like,
that
nigga's. I'm telling you, LeBron's is that nigga, bro. Like, I give him his respect still.
But we need that.
Exactly.
You know why we need that? It's because you notice that like right now, like age levels are like they're lower in the mind, if you understand what I'm saying. Let me expound. So your 16-year-old from let's say 15 years ago is not your 16-year-old today. They're super young.
Bro.
Your 20-year-old,
they're more sheltered.
You're 25, 30, same thing. But in that though is that, and I'm trying not to say niggas this year.
You're the next person. I heard somebody else say that too.
It's self-hate.
I know, but somebody else. Well, Joe Budden said, you can't call all them kings because not all niggas is kings.
I'm with that. Some of them was cleaning the castle. You're 100% fucking right. We don't all come from kings. You dig what I'm saying? We come from people who did the best at what they were supposed to do the best at. Find your passion and be the king of your passion. You dig what I'm saying? Like, fuck the castle, fuck all that. Create your own empire. Like, you dig what I'm saying? But, what was I saying before I just got on that whole Black Power rant? Yeah, so people like LeBron.
We's good, my nigga. Goddamn, we smoking nice.
So, people like LeBron, they are an example of what moving into a higher age and still looking cool and the possibilities of those are like that come with growing up and having responsibilities. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
100%.
Because you look at him and he's a man who has a family, he has children. Like, you dig what I'm saying?
So
but he has a dope ass job. He goes to the club when he wants to. He has cool fucking friends.
Yeah,
like,
for real,
that's
for
how
real.
you want to go. So we need people like him in our community to look up to and look to for like inspiration and kind of guidance in that way and shape and form.
100%.
Like, you dig what I'm saying?
And Hollywood, brother to brother, I challenge you, when you get to when you bust and you make it, bro, and you get to the top, I challenge you to be that in a rap game because we don't have one.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like,
100%.
especially that you're coming from here where we're from, bro.
Yeah.
And I know you know what it is like. Even if we can't get like those American youths on board, but like I know you can get us Toronto mans on board with us. You know what I'm saying? So like
100%.
that's one challenge I have, brother to brother, to you, my bro.
100%.
Do that for us, cause you know what I'm saying?
100%. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate that.
All right, we're gonna leave off that and go on to music. But hold on, before we leave off that, I have to say one thing to you Patriot fans. Y'all lost. It's over. Ha 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 ha.
I don't know what's going on in football right now, but I'm going to say this. You reap what you sow. They've been one of the dirtiest criminal organizations in the league.
Forever.
My brother and like my best, like one of my homies, my cousins, like they're diehard Patriots fans. So they are always giving it like, you know what I'm saying, just in my face.
For sure, because they're always
Over
winning.
now. It's over now, bucko.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
I just wanted to say that. So you go with other music real quick. We'll end with the music. What's going on in the music world? Well, I woke up today, and I've been seeing it this whole week, but 50 Cent versus French Montana. And these guys right now, they're going in right now, and they're saying that French Montana was scamming Spotify users. He hacked their Spotify to get his streams. And French is dissing him and leaking power episodes. And I just don't know what's going on, ladies. Rap games just keep killing me all of a sudden.
These rappers got too much money and too much time right now that niggas can do whatever they want. Like, right? Like, these guys are just sitting around like, yo, call this nigga, see if you got something, huh? Yo, call that nigga, oh, he got something? All right, give him $5K, we'll pay that. Like, bro, it's crazy how these guys are trying to beef right now.
They're beefing over a Bugatti. That's the point of what this beef is. Like, I don't understand.
Are they beefing?
Nah, I don't mean beef. So I should say beef.
No. Are they causing a tisk in the media in which causes a reaction from those looking?
100%.
Okay, now check it. 50 starts takes his gun out and just starts busting top of the year. Yeah. It's very important that you realize the time. He didn't do it last year. He didn't do it right before New Year's. Let everything settle. Top of the year, he just starts busting.
Overhead.
And everybody's like, why is you busting? We didn't know. Like,
what's the problem? What's the problem? Yeah.
One why. Okay, it's a Bugatti. Like, come on, 50. Like, why are you? I mean, okay, you understand it's 08, but it's a Bugatti set speed. Why are you big? Two whys. I could continue with the story, and you're gonna get like 20 more whys.
I feel you.
But what the why creates is, I need to find out an answer.
100%.
Through all of this, your attention is on the person who started busting because you wanted their attention top of the year.
100%.
French didn't want this. French was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
There's only one person who was prepared for this.
50.
That's why I love that name.
Very calculated.
Exactly.
Very calculated.
Exactly.
Holy. Very calculated. Alright, I see it. Okay, yo, I had this in the group chat. And I'm assuming that you're around my age or something. I was born in 91. He's born in 1990.
Okay.
So in our generation, I guess of music is the early 2000s up to like 07, 08.
Okay.
And a man in my group chat asked, he said, what's the best album of our generation? And I said unequivocally it has to be Get Rich or Die Trying. But then when you start to think, so much stuff came out. There's Diplomatic Immunity. There's the Carter 2.
Ludacris, word of mouth.
There's T.I.'s Urban Legend and trap music. So I just want to get, what do you feel? What is your opinion? What's one of those ones that you
Get
put
Rich or
on?
Die Trying.
Get Rich? 100%.
Because all of the ones that you named never had as big of an impact as that did. That's the largest selling debut hip hop album of all time.
100%.
And nobody is ever gonna break that record.
Never.
Because we're in streaming season now.
Yeah. It was a
Nobody
whole different ball game. Yeah. It's a whole different ball game.
Ever for the rest of life.
The fake bulletproof. Niggas is doing chest push-ups, diamond push-ups so they can wear the tank.
Come on.
You're right.
It was just like you because of the impact and the level of the impact. Yo, Jay-Z, who's probably is arguably number one in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? And nobody has yet to come and touch those accolades. Like, you dig what I'm saying? But he said that he told his team, because he was here, he's in the industry, he knows it's coming out, he sees how he's moving, he's hearing the music that's coming from it, so he's feeling the energy. He's telling his team, yo, you guys need to hurry up and get out right now, because when this guy comes, you're all gonna have to sit for a little bit because of the impact that this Jay said.
Yeah.
Jay knew that too. You think Jay went against? Jay didn't go against it. Jay sat too, because of the energy that was coming from it.
50 for sure.
Because of the folklore that was behind it, and you 9 times. You shot 9 times. Like that was crazy. The nigga get shot 9 times today. It was just kind of like you.
Yeah, so that
right?
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's about it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Niggas get
But,
shot every day, B.
The
You
nigga
know
must
what
not
I
know.
mean?
you be alright. Like
You tough, right?
Tell them niggas to upgrade from the Ninas. They ain't working no more.
You
Come
know
on.
what I'm saying?
Like
Like
the Draco season now,
They ain't working. They ain't working no more.
But listen, see, we just sat here and made like what 5, 6 jokes about this shit. That was a big deal at that time.
No, 100%.
That was a huge deal at that time.
That's
you dig what I'm
stamped.
saying?
Yeah, that's stamped.
So with everything that was in place and the stars being aligned from him, I don't see nobody beat that.
I hear that.
Nobody beat that.
So that squashes that argument. Adam and them.
Kilo gets his back up.
Huh?
Did you get your back up?
Exactly. Run up. This guy was trying to say some different stuff too.
No. Say it again.
A lot of niggas die trying at
Okay, so hold on. so then that furthers my point. I had a discussion with these guys before, and I said who had a bigger impact, G Unit or Dipset, and these mans kept telling me it was Dipset, and I said, man, G Unit was
You
everywhere.
gotta ask the right question. Who had a more nostalgic impact? Dipset is nostalgic.
Yeah,
Dipset
Dipset
is a
changed.
mood, it's a vibe, and that's how they curated their whole brand
100%.
was to be a mood and a vibe. 50 had to get like run with me or get run the fuck over.
Yeah,
and
it's
because
right
you
now,
see, I don't have problems just starting it and stopping it whenever I want with anybody. So it was a different energy. But if we're talking about force impact and what not lasted, but hit hardest, it's obviously G Unit by default though. But
I will give Dipset this.
Nostalgia.
I'll give
come on.
Dipset this.
Had the whole New York rocking pink. Stop it.
I
He
hear
had hardened New Yorkers rocking pink.
I hear that.
Because I'm from Rochester, right?
Okay.
So I can tell you this.
I love New Yorkers. There's barely an argument. No, I'm from New York.
I'm from New York. So let me tell you.
If we talking, what you just said, nostalgia purposes, like right now, Dipset hands down. But when we talking about like some hardcore get down or lay down what he ain't roll up with type shit, my nigga, that was G Unit.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody
100%.
in the hood wildin'.
No, that's what I said. I said the same thing.
Okay.
See, New York.
New York.
See, there's no problem like this. Wait, hold on.
I just gotta let
We
you
need
know.
the last word on this because I'm from New York.
I was there.
No, they have to. If they go back to they be like, yo, son, why you ain't check son when he said that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I checked him.
No, you don't remember son drove through our block. He drove through our block. We know that nigga. We know that nigga.
I can
I'll give Dipset this though. The fashion of the ripped jeans, the fitted clothes. That was Jim Jones and Joel Santana.
I've been saying this for years.
That was
Niggas
Jim
wear
Jones and Joel
the
Santana.
whole-
That's true though.
No. We have to give Jim
Jones his credit.
Yeah.
Hate ass nigga.
I still hate on Jimmy. I'm a Max B fan, so you gotta understand. I'm always gonna hate Jimmy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But if you just because I'm a Max B fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? So Jimmy's just like he's Jimmy.
You gotta let that
You know
live.
what I'm saying?
You gotta let that Max B Jim
That's
thing
what I'm saying.
rap. Because if Max B gets out tomorrow, I want him and Jim to go on tour.
And you know
That's
what?
that's when I'm running to it. And Jim's like, yo, Jim, like you have to understand culturally, we all wear slim clothes. Like he changed in
telling you, bro,
2008.
he changed that shit.
Jim Jones changed the trajectory of millions and millions of people.
I hear that.
And not only, and you have to take into account that because hip hop is the driving force just of pop culture now, everybody wears slim clothes because of Jim Jones.
That's what
I
I'm
hear
saying.
that still. I give it again.
That was a bar. Everybody wears slim clothes because of Jim Jones.
I try, and then sometimes I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did good, you did. But no, I just style-wise, Jim did something for the game that like is irreplaceable and has to be like marked. Like you dig what I'm
hear
saying?
that, I hear that.
I understand he's loud and he does his thing. He got that energy, but we gotta pay Jim respect.
I
Like,
feel that.
100%.
I feel that. I'm gonna try not to hate him so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dial
But take a
back
little bit off
you know?
still.
Word.
But it's still that wave for life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might turn it down to like a 50, you know what I'm saying? 45. Cause don't get it twisted. Like, if Jimmy comes out and him and Max start making music, I look like a fucking waste to you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what the real talk is that yo, I hear that Jimmy and him are boys. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy's putting money on his books and holding him down. I'm just riding off of what I know from what Max put out before he went in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's honorable. You riding with Max.
You know what I'm saying? So
what do you really know?
that's what I'm saying.
You only know what they tell you.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I got exactly. I gotta let the hate go. You know what I'm saying? It's 2020. I hate them brothers no more, yo. Fuck that, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that shit go, yo. I'm gonna let that shit go right there.
Slander and put up, because now you got to deal with social media and the blogs and stuff. You got to.
I forget who said that, but whenever anybody's going through like a dispute or a spat with their family or close friend, watch who you side with when that happens, because there's a really, 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 really good chance they're gonna get back together. And then you said something about them, and they bond stronger than your bond. So now you look like the odd man out because you switch sides. And everybody, fucked up thing about beef is, it doesn't matter how mad you are, everybody respects the nigga who's just like, yo, dog, I know you, I know him. What do you want me to do?
Facts.
I'm staying out of this. I don't want you guys to be going at it.
Yeah.
Nobody. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But you're not really mad at that guy. He's not.
You're not helping.
You don't want to hear what he's saying right now. But when it all bubbles, like he's gonna be like, yo, that nigga right there was solid. Like you dig what I'm saying? And he stuck to his guns. Like you dig what I'm saying? So 100%.
Gotta stay in your lane with those.
Yeah, dog. Just don't play into any of it. Just if you fuck with both people, just
let that shit rock.
Jewel.
You didn't say it. You said it. The jeweler. You know what I'm saying? You gotta somehow mix that in. That's your new alias.
Yeah. I like that. Thank you.
HollywoodSos jeweler.
Wow, that's
word.
That's really gonna show all the topics.
No, for
we're gonna have. Is anything you want to say? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to
100%, man.
Shout out. Go right ahead.
I got that new EP coming out. That Don't Worry. I want to get y'all to the studio. Y'all can hear it before it come out.
It's about it for sure.
It's something interesting. I got production by Gregory Grimes. Pardon me. And he also co-executive produced the whole tape. We got Daniel Worthy on there, producer from out of Toronto, whatever, and he's just been doing crazy things south of the border as far as like, the stage is concerned. And then Craze from out of London. This kid is incredible. Like I got something. Like you know what I'm saying? So, and then just as far as guest appearances, we got Cardinal Official on the record. Thank you, yo. It was so important, bro. It was so important. Real Toronto shit. That's what I'm saying, though. And just for like, regardless of whatever was going on in hip hop, like south of the border and the stage is concerned, like knowing that like that was there, and you know what I mean. Even at that point, that a community was forming. Just as far as Canadian hip hop and more importantly Toronto hip hop is concerned, like it was a beautiful thing. Like you did what I'm saying. So, and then like obviously because I can't turn my business acronym off. You dig what I'm saying? I can't. Like it's how I've worked extremely hard to build my mind to think about things in this manner. So it always does. So I said, Cardi, super nostalgic for like. You know what I mean? You're 25, 26s and up. Like you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same point in time, the young kids don't really know your Cardi. Like,
know the Cardi, for
but
sure.
But they do know Pressure. So you dig what I'm saying?
Okay. I feel you.
Yeah, man, we got Pressure on the record.
Okay.
And that one's dumb. And that's the thing. Both of them cats showed up and showed out. Like you know what I'm saying? So. This is an offering. Obviously, like Montreal, I put Montreal on my back, but I was born here. This is the city I'm from. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that aspect, like, you dig what I'm saying? I say it like this: Montreal raised me, Toronto made me. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So, respectfully, they always gonna be with me or whatever. But this is like an offering from the city, like, you know what I'm saying, to the world. Like, this is gonna be something beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? So, where we going, Kurt? We going February 14th, right? Yeah, because I love y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But, February 14th we going, and we probably dropped the Cardinal record a little earlier so people can start getting the vibe of things and shit like that. So, but right now we got that wristwear popping in the streets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we getting a lot of good feedback from wristwear. And,
sure, that track's
you know
fire.
What I'm saying? Thank you.
Platform, that shit's
you know
fire,
what I
bro.
mean? It's available everywhere. Like you know what I'm saying? Go get it. YouTube, go get it. Spotify, Apple Music. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Asian brother down on Eglinton got it on bootleg.
Let's get it. It's everywhere, nigga. You guys got no fucking excuse. Go take it to fire, my nigga.
So, yeah, but we just out here and it's just like it's a movement and we moving with it. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's on it, bro.
100%. Yo, HollywoodSos. It's HollywoodSos. ITS HollywoodSos. All together on just about every social media platform. I don't mess with Snapchat. It's a dirty place.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. A lot of y'all was getting out of line on Snapchat, so I put it down. I can't be in the filth 2020. You know what I'm saying? I can't be in the filth. So. Everywhere else, yeah. I need to stop fucking slandering Snapchat like that.
Nah.
I keep doing that. I need to stop.
You gotta speak the facts,
though.
You gotta speak the facts.
It's a dark place.
Premium Snapchat fucking game.
Oh
my god.
Bro, that's some whoa. I don't even understand.
Snapchat fucks the game up.
I don't understand.
That's real.
Once I seen it, I'm like, wait, what do you mean $20.99?
Real.
What? You're crazy.
These girls be having full subscriptions for niggas. This is crazy. Nigga, if you that horny, there's helplines, man. You know, real talk. Come on. God damn. I ain't hating on nobody's hustle. Get your money. But my nigga, god damn.
You want love.
Word.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
All right. You know what it is. We appreciate you.
Yo,
coming on the show.
Coming on.
Again, thank you for having me. Thank you for sharing your platform. Again, let me reiterate. I mean, and I don't know if y'all are opposed to this, but other artists, like, get in contact with these guys. Get in contact with other people who are doing the media out here and shit like that. Just because it really helps to build a culture as far as Toronto concerned, and it's really gonna build you because, like, take into account Drum. You know Drum, Broccoli.
Yeah. Okay.
Drum was discovered by Rick Rubin. You know who Rick Rubin is?
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Rick Rubin, basically co-founder of Def Jam.
Yeah.
Like, you dig what I'm saying? Back in the day, like, he found Drum on SoundCloud. So basically, that goes to say you never know who's looking in what pocket. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So it's just like if you really want to get out here, you really want to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit niggas up. Niggas ain't scary. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta stop saying nigga this year.
Trust me, it's hard. Yo.
It's a habit. Bad habits are hard to break, bro.
We gotta break them. Black people and all people. See, because that's what I'm saying. Nigga is just such an all-encompassing word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just talking to black people. I'm talking to
everybody.
Like,
nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga.
You like hear that.
Hold on.
Listen, I tell people.
Nigga.
There's a time.
Let me try to get it out.
So I'm good for like 2 months now. I'm good for 2 months.
Yeah, I'm good for about 2 months, 2 weeks. Like, you nigga.
I was walking. Yeah. I lived there in York University's village. And I was walking around. I was about to go to the store. And as I'm cutting around the corner, I see this Asian guy. And in the car across is a bunch of Asian friends. And he came on his house, he's like, "What's up, my niggas?" And they're like, "Ah." And then they looked and they see me and they're like, and they got all shook. And I'm looking at them like, "Yo, you're not saying, clearly you guys are saying it as like, to y'all each other, so like it's crazy." Like, I wasn't even upset.
In Toronto, in Canada, it's like we halfway don't mind anybody else except white people saying it. It's weird.
It's a fact.
Like, I'm just being funky. I'm not gonna pump that shit.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody just like, "Yo, my nigga," and then I look at him just like, "Mike Mental, hold on, he's not white."
What up?
You good? All right.
What up? It's
like,
true.
It's real.
It's
real.
true.
Like, and that's because we're like a molten pot society or whatever happened. So you know, I'm just gonna keep it funky all 2020, baby. Real.
Yeah.
As long as we be eating fried rice and they got the fried chicken game down pat, they rock the most supreme. These niggas got all the fried shit. They even got nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, when I see that, I see that coming in. Oh my god.
They be getting the waves now too.
They're getting the
See
sports
their
stuff.
do-rags?
Bro, their barbers are sick. You know, Asian barbers, they come out some different. Like, you know that.
But see, now, are we talking Asian barbers or are we talking Filipinos? Because
okay,
out of Asians, Filipinos are
got more
actually
swag.
black people.
Yeah,
I don't care. Like, they're the black Asians.
That's what I say all the time.
Yes, like, come on,
Tibetans.
I'm sorry, I'm claiming Filipinos.
They know what it is.
100%.
No, but take it in.
And they won't mind.
Filipinos?
No.
They won't mind. All my Filipino
black.
friends would be like, so stop it.
They're just
Okay. They know.
They're just gonna feed you. That's it.
All their friends,
They know.
Or Filipino or black. I've never seen a Filipino with a friend that wasn't Filipino or black. Show me. They're not friends with no other Asians. Themselves.
We made beautiful babies.
Facts.
We made beautiful babies.
Shout out to my beautiful
It's
baby
a real
girl.
thing.
My beautiful lady.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, yeah. So, y'all know what it
You've
is.
been trying to close for the last.
No, we can keep going. You know what I'm saying?
You've been trying to close.
We can keep. I don't have no.
Nah,
We just keep going. I just don't have no topics. So like,
We
once the
closing.
combo dies, I'm kind of like. You know what I'm saying? But I see we're vibing. But I see we
He do the
vibing.
same thing to girls.
Oh
I don't
shit, got
understand.
I'm like, I ain't even.
he's like, fuck. Alright, close.
I didn't mean to put you out like that. My bad.
Close.
No, he doesn't. He's a respectful gentleman. We gonna close on that.
I am a respectful gentleman. For you. Alright, yo, close the thing. Alright,
My bad, y'all. My bad.
Yo. Kicking it with Kelo Q.
Bro, let's shake my hand, please.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Cause if you'd have done that to me, I'd have been pissed.
Like you said, you follow me everywhere. Go punch it and share right here. You already know what it is, man. Kicking it with Kelo and Q. Another episode, another day done. You already know what it is.
Word.
We out. Alright, man. You know what it is. Q's picks back again, bitch niggas. Alright. I said that for Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, one of Hollywood's new track. We're swearing no life when I heard this shit. Open this motherfucker. I'm not gonna say this on the camera shit. Like, I fuck with this track on some real nigga shit. So y'all need to take this shit in right now. We swear Hollywood. Yeah. Man. Chip. Richmond.
My niggas the coolest. Look what I'm doing. All these rocks and these diamonds. They keep on moving.
And then Mark for being in this way. And then you guys end up bumping the track for the next 5 minutes and shit.
Winning and losing. I just pull it with a pick and roll. That's what it's to give and go. Had to pass it, but I got it back and made sure that I was getting wrong. Now I'm gripping like a finger for. Count fingers for my fingers for. Shoot a finger when I finger for. Trap singing just like immature. Can't last what a minute for. We're the guys that they can't ignore. Mad at us because they miniature. We run the maze like a minotaur.